We have been living without a proper bathroom for months. No working shower, a wobbly toilet, not even possible to use the bath.
No.
It's not working.
Just pops off.
Mold everywhere, and even spiders moving in. We had to drive to the gym just to shower, and we have finally had enough. Bathroom renovations are known for being the most expensive part of any house makeover, but we have on tiny budget, so we are doing it all ourselves. In this video, we are starting the full DIY bathroom renovation in our 1880s countryside home, with no experience, no fancy tools, and no spare money. How much can we actually save compared to hiring professionals? And can we really pull this off? If you are into DIY renovations, want to save money on your home projects, or just love watching old houses come back to life, you are in the right place. We are Ali and Daniela, a couple learning everything from the scratch as we bring this long abandoned house back to life. Subscribe and join us, because this is just the beginning of one crazy transformation. This will be our main and actually only bathroom. It's not a huge room, so we are trying to be clever with the layout, storage, and just making it feel more open.
First big job is going to be removing the old chimney best. It's taking up loads of space that we just can't use. Same with a strange void space next to the door. We're going to open it up so the room feels less boxed in. We're hoping to fit a double vanity unit there. It's about 120 centimetres wide. We've been on the hunt for vanities now, and honestly, it feels like every shop has the same options. We're leaning towards a wall-hung floating unit, which will just make the room feel more bigger and easier to clean. We've seen a few vanities with marble worktops. We really like the way they look, but I'm not sure how practical it is with kids. So if anybody has any experience with marble worktops, just let us know in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions on where you can find nice vanities, please just tag us on Instagram. We'd love to see them.
And we are also planning to run some LED strip lighting under the vanity. Something low level that switches on with the motion in the evenings, just to avoid blasting your eyes with the blue light at the evening. About the vanity, we want a big mirrored cabinet, something with loads of storage, because again, one bathroom for people, so that will need its own power supply as well. Then in a far corner of the room, we are planning to move the toilet. We really want to go with one that's got a built-in bidet function. That will make things a bit more complicated, because it needs a dedicated power feed straight from the consumer unit. And we'll connect everything with a few spurs to keep it safe and compliant.
Behind the door where the current bath is, we'll be replacing the bath itself and probably lifting it slightly on a platform just to give the waste feed more travel. It's a bit tight for drainage basically. And now for the shower. So that's a whole project on its own. It doesn't exist yet, so we'll be removing the weird platform that's there now, which is sitting above the stairwell, and knocking down the existing stud wall. We'll be building a new platform which is flush with the current floor, and using mounting brackets to create a whole new stud wall with a bigger void gap, which will allow us to fit the piping and a shower niche inside it.
So the plan is to level the whole floor, install 18mm ply or chipboard. We still need to check exactly what's the best, and then fit the shower tray properly. We will use 10mm tile buckerboard on the walls, tape and tank all the joints so it's waterproof, and build the niches in. We are thinking about adding waterproof LED strip inside the niches that light up when the bathroom lights are on. If anyone done something like this before, let us know how tricky it is or if it's worth it. Then comes tiling the walls, which we have never done before, so any tips or tricks are definitely welcome. Once that's done, it's shower install time, plumbing, and finally the glass shower screen.
Lighting wise, we're replacing all the existing lights. They're not just ugly, they randomly turn off, and we're pretty sure they're shorting out up there. So we'll be going for IP65 LED spotlights, which are way more efficient and safer. We'll also be adding a spotlight directly above the shower, as there's currently not a light there. Mold has been a major issue in this room, so proper ventilation is our top priority. We're going with an extractor fan that runs constantly at low level, and then it ramps up when it senses humidity.
One thing we are still on the fence about is underfloor heating. It wasn't in our original plan, but some people keep telling us we should really consider it. We are not sure. It's a small bathroom, and we were planning to just have a towel radiator and a small regular radiator. So let us know, what do you think? Is underfloor heating worth in a space like this?
So for the floor, we'll be pulling up the old cracked tiles. Then we'll be lifting the chipboard underneath, which is all warped. That way we can run the new plumbing underneath that. And while that floor is up, we're also going to install lighting for the room below, which will be much easier to do from above. you know, with the increased access. After that, it's the 18mm boards that go down, 6mm tire backer boards on top of that, and then new tiles on top of that.
The walls are still up in the air though. We were going to do traditional tiles, but we recently came across micro cement. It's meant to be totally waterproof, seamless, easier to clean, and it's got that modern look. So we're kinda leaning towards that now. If any of you have used it in your house, please let us know. Pros, cons, things to watch out for.
So yeah, it's a big job. Well, it's a massive job actually. People with full-time jobs and zero previous experience of doing this, yeah, we're probably mad. But we're gonna give it a go and we'll take you along for the whole process. So please share any tips, product ideas, mistakes to avoid, any advice. We'd love to hear from you. So we started by ripping off all of this paneling that was everywhere, just chipboard paneling. We basically pulled it off and look what we found, just more mold, as well as some lighting that didn't work at all, basically. This unit was much harder work to get out as all of the screws were hidden. Weighs a ton. Just really heavy.
Woo! Reliable house.
Yeah, why does it do that? Nothing changed, I don't understand. So we can take that. Oh, it's falling off anyway. Okay, another bit of mould. Right, today I'm with my father-in-law Yarrow, and we're going to be taking out this chimney stack. So basically, this chimney stack's redundant. It was disconnected from the attic because it was leaking, so his previous owners chopped it off here and then put a cupboard on top. So we want a bit of extra space in the bathroom, so we're going to take this cupboard off, knock this chimney stack out, knock it out on the downstairs toilet, knock out this void space, and yeah, hopefully get a bit bigger bathroom. Took us longer than we expected to remove this unit. With help from this Bosch cordless drill, we pulled it apart. We then found that it was heavily bonded to the wall with silicone sealant, so it needed two of us to kind of manhandle it back and forth to get it off the wall. We rented for the day a Sparky electric demolition hammer or breaker from a local tool hire place. It's £40 a day and it makes the job really easy. I'd recommend it if you're doing any sort of demolition work to walls. It's a dusty job, so I'd recommend wearing dust masks, and we didn't do it, but I'd apply a dust sheet to the door to stop it going into the rest of the house.
Easy now. Put it in the floor, just for now.
Right, so we've just removed the cupboard covering the chimney stack, and these are the two flues, I guess you'd call them, that go down. So we're going to be removing all of this in a minute, and then we're going to be removing this stud wall here to making the room a little bit bigger. So we've got a massive void space here, and then we got this.
Good job. Good job. Paper new.
Yeah, oh, let's read the date on the paper.
Daily Mail, 2003.
Alright, we'll keep that.
Insulation is not too bad. That's just temporary.
Yeah. Don't worry about breaking them, we're not going to use them. So here we're using a breaker just to remove the tiles. The plan here is just to basically take them off one by one to expose the chimney stack beneath. You could have used a hammer and chisel for this. You can get a good hammer and chisel screw fix for like 25 quid, but a breaker makes it so much easier. It would look really nice when it's done. Oh, it's so much bigger.
You know, I'm very satisfied. Surprisingly, that everything is healthy.
Yeah.
Because some, you know, Ali, this candy amount, it will here dry and gone.
Yeah.
You know, that's happened here because before it was chimney here and started
Exactly,
leaking.
yeah.
Now it should be okay, you know,
Be
because
fine.
I see that nothing rotting, everything
Exactly.
is good. This is old, went from,
Extractor fan.
yeah,
Yeah.
from that's kitchen underneath.
No, downstairs toilet.
Ah, toilet, yeah,
So we'll
this is
keep
from
that,
toilet.
probably.
We need to keep the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Hold on, because we...
So we've ripped out the stud wall. It is really satisfying to me. It's just to see the room opening up, just to gauge, you know, finally how much space we got to work with. Make sure you wear safety shoes. Yeah, this could have landed on my toes, and I wasn't wearing safety shoes. Here we're making use of a hammer and chisel I mentioned earlier. Really useful. One person can use the breaker, another one can use the hammer and chisel. Keep that or throw it out?
It's up to you.
What's the use for it?
For rubbish.
Yeah, it's massive space.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's so big. We'll look at that in a minute.
No, it's, you know, it's vent probably.
Yeah?
You know what is vent? When you're flushing here, if it's not this pipe, sometimes can happen that in the bottom make a smell come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is good in England. As now start people do this in Turkey. Just fucking why it's in room.
So this is what we're speaking about. You can see it closer here. It's the waste pipe for the house, the soil pipe. I don't think this is normal to have it inside. I mean, let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I should move it, if it's worth the effort. But I just don't like the idea of this big boxed in pipe sitting here, potentially leaking, causing smells. You tip it down that well.
On the mod, you mean?
No, down the hole of the well. I could put this down there. We don't need it, the well. You understand? No.
You want filling well?
Yeah, I could put it down there.
You don't want cleaning?
Probably not in that location. Yeah, I'll probably put it somewhere else. This is the well that we found on our first day in the property. It's very deep. I'd estimate it to be about 10 foot deep.
God.
These stones were really useful in filling it in.
Try me here.
Yeah?
It's healthy wood, Ali.
Good.
Everything is good, nice. Nothing rotten. Ali, this is wall.
Hall. That's fine.
So what happened? You leave this?
I guess so. Yeah. Let's go down and have a look. Right, after all day in the bathroom above, we finally got downstairs to the toilet level. We had to break out a Hilti demolition hammer for this one because it's a lot harder stone on the chimney stack. If you've got a job like this to do at home, maybe a wall you want to take out, you don't need to be scared, you can do it yourself. Get a structural engineer to assess it first, figure out, you know, if it can be removed, and then just get stuck in. I would say make sure you wear eye protection, ear protection and noise protection, and use something like a zip up dust sheet to stop the dust going everywhere. We had a quote of £1,400 from a builder to do this. So it's 2 builders for a weekend to do this, which is mad. But be careful. I would say work as a duo. It's a 2-person job. Even my father-in-law, as an experienced builder, almost had a tragedy happen, as you're about to see.
Fucking. Ali! Fucking nearly killed me. Can you come here, please?
Yeah.
You have a knife?
Yeah, I can get one, yeah.
Because look, catch in and nearly killed me. Chop over in here first. You say what pulling fucking at this, you know, where fan,
Yeah.
suck in, get chop over here. By neck, you know.
Yeah. Crazy.